feel like you have found your way. You have been in your sweet spot, arguably for quite some time now.
Mhm.
And we both want, you and I both want more people to find that sweet spot to prevent burnout. And you've suggested a few paths people could take. As a leader, though, on the other side of the table, if you see someone that is burning out, what do you do as the leader? You know, as the individual on the other side of the table, they could take you up on some of those options and they could initiate. But if they're not initiating, as a leader, when would you step in and say, hey, Kirby, you're burning out. I think we should A, B, and C. Let's talk about, you just mentioned the career path. Let's have a one-on-one and talk about a career path and your skill set and your sweet spot. Like, would you initiate that type of conversation, or what would you do to initiate as the leader?
Yeah, I think from a leader perspective, absolutely, to try to understand the career path conversation, if we haven't had it already with somebody who I felt like it was kind of on that edge of burning out. Oftentimes I'd sit down. I mean, the burnout things to me oftentimes have manifested as major frustrations that people are having, especially if they're working on like a project that's on top of their normal daily work. The extra project work, then if it's fun, great, then people can kind of handle that, but they tip into burnout very quickly if the project is this just like curmudgeonly horrible monstrosity of a thing that's just kind of dragging them along with it. And so a lot of those conversations from a leader standpoint that I've had is to try to turn that, that project monster into a buddy. Like, what about it is really bothering you? Getting very open in dialogue and conversation to talk about those frustrations and what isn't working, and then to work to try to flip it, because more often than not, all of us get stuck with the kind of these preconceived notions about how things are done or should be done or how they're currently done, and you get into these patterns. And so as a leader, you can help break that pattern. And when you're breaking the pattern, it gives people kind of a new lease, a new opportunity to be able to experience their day-to-day work in a different way. And that step function change can lead somebody from trending towards burnout to trending towards whatever the opposite of that is, more joyful experiences on a day-to-day basis.